Okay, this is the Unit 8 Math Models Unit 8 Lesson 4 video. We're looking at health insurance, which is really just some basic kind of like conceptual stuff and just some basic problem solving, multiplying to get some total that they're looking for. But it does require you to understand a few of the terms. So as we go, I'll kind of talk through the different terms. So the first type of question they want you to do is to understand what the value of a health insurance policy is or health insurance plan is to someone who gets it from their employer. So basically, what it is saying is if you get insurance at your place of work, it's like you're getting paid more than your actual salary because that value of that plan is kind of something that you're being paid in a sense, the benefit of your employment. So, like in number four, it says Emily has private health insurance that costs $850 per month, and her new employer will provide the same health insurance at no cost. So, really, the benefit to her is that $850 every month. She doesn't have to pay that anymore. So, really, all we're going to do is we're going to go over here and do 850 times 12 because it said that it cost her that amount monthly per month. So, her new employer provides it for free. So, whatever that number times 12 is, that's actually how much value she's getting out of that. She's not paying that anymore. So, in a sense, it's something that she is not responsible for in terms of finances, and so it's the benefits worth $10,200 to her because 850 times 12 is 10,200. The rest of these problems are going to take you through step by step understanding the different costs in a health insurance plan and how they kind of work. So it says here, Jason has a chronic medical condition that requires him to visit the doctor once a month and to use prescriptions that cost $635 per month. He also needs a special medical procedure 4 times a year, which costs $3,250 each time. Okay, so we need to find out, first of all, what's the cost of his medical care. So there's a few things we need to walk through. So we know that he's going to visit the doctor 1 time a month, $635 per month in prescriptions, and 4 times $3,250. In part A, it says, what are Jason's yearly medical costs if his doctor charges $50 copay each office visit? So a copay is just basically saying that's all he pays. His doctor's visit costs $50 each time. So that is going to be the first thing we do. He visits the doctor once a month, so 12 times 50. I'm going to go ahead and put parentheses around this. So that's 12 times 50 is the doctor visits. Then he has prescriptions of $635 per month. So let's do parentheses, $635 each month times 12. And then he needs this medical procedure 4 times a year. So that's 3,250 times 4. So we see here we have 12 times 50, that's the visits to the doctor. 635 times 12 is the prescriptions, and 3,250 times 4 is the medical procedures. And so 21,220 is his total medical costs. Okay, so that's the first thing you're going to be doing. Then it says Jason has medical insurance through his employer. His policy has a deductible of $1,000, after which insurance pays 80%. So here's what we need to understand. We need to understand that a deductible is like before the insurance company does anything, it costs $1,000 to you. So Jason's paying $1,000. That for sure is happening. Then the insurance is going to pay 80% and he's going to pay 20%. We call that co-insurance. So they want to know how much the medical cost is the insurance company going to pay. Well, they're going to pay 80% of what's left after Jason pays his $1,000. So let's go back over here and we'll do answer minus 1,000 because that's how much Jason is going to pay. So there's still 20,220 left. So we're going to multiply that answer times 80%, which is 0.80 in a decimal, or you could go like this, 80% of 20,220 And so we see 16,176. So again, Jason's paying 1,000, and then they're going to pay 80% of what's left after the 1,000, 16,176. And there it is right there. So then how much does Jason pay towards his medical costs? So he's going to pay the difference. So we need to do 21,220 minus 16,176. So we're subtracting the total minus what they paid, and that's going to tell us how much he pays. That one's pretty straightforward. 5,044. Then it says Jason's employer offers a second choice, which costs him $342 per month. On this health plan, he must pay $25 for each visit, $30 for drugs, and $50 copay for special medical procedures. The health insurance pays 100% of all other costs. If Jason changed to this plan, what would he pay towards his medical costs? I'm not exactly sure. There's a couple things in here I'm not totally sure about, but we're going to try it out and see what happens. So we have the $342 per month we know is going to cost Jason that much, $342 per month. So that's 4,104. And it's going to be $25 per visit, which we know he goes to the doctor once a month. So it's going to be, we're going to add to the answer, we're going to add 25 times 12 for each of those doctor visits. And then I think we're going to do the same thing with our prescription drugs. It's going to be $30. So we're going to add 30 times 12. And then it says medical procedures cost 50. And he has 4 of those, if you remember. So we're going to do 50 times 4 of those. And so we see the cost to him is $4,964. And there it is right there. And so you see that plan actually means he pays less, just barely. And so that's pretty much what you're going to do. I mean, they're more or less the same idea. Just read carefully and do the same process here that I did on the bottom ones, or the ones above.